What you're about to hear is no ordinary discovery from deep space. Something unexpected has happened far beyond the reach of Earth's most powerful telescopes. An event so strange that it has sparked intense debate among scientists studying the mysteries of interstellar space. A spacecraft launched nearly half a century ago, Voyager 1, has once again become the center of attention after reports linked it to the path of a mysterious interstellar object known as 3I Atlas. This object, believed to have entered our solar system from another star system, has raised countless questions ever since its discovery. But what made the situation even more unsettling was the timing. As Atlas crossed a distant region of space near Voyager 1's observational range, unusual data patterns reportedly began appearing in deep space monitoring systems. Voyager 1 was launched in 1977 with a mission to explore the outer planets before continuing its endless journey into interstellar space. Decades later, the spacecraft is still transmitting faint signals back to Earth. Engineers occasionally adjust its orientation and instruments to continue gathering valuable information from the edge of the solar system. According to several independent reports, scientists may have recalibrated Voyager's sensors to observe the path of 3I Atlas as it passed through the darkness beyond Neptune. At first, this seemed like a routine scientific opportunity. But then strange events reportedly followed. Researchers monitoring electromagnetic activity noticed unusual fluctuations in deep space frequencies during the alignment period. Some observers claimed the patterns did not resemble ordinary cosmic interference or natural radiation bursts. Instead, they appeared strangely organized, repeating in intervals that sparked speculation across scientific communities online. Soon, rumors spread that Voyager 1 had detected unusual signal distortions while facing the region where Atlas was traveling. Some claimed the returning data contained symmetrical pulse patterns unlike anything previously recorded by the aging spacecraft. Scientists publicly dismissed these ideas as noise and misinterpretations caused by Voyager's aging systems, but that did little to stop the growing fascination. What truly fueled the mystery was Atlas itself. Unlike ordinary comets or asteroids, the object reportedly displayed behavior that puzzled astronomers. Observatories tracking its movement noticed irregular brightness changes and subtle variations in its motion. While many experts explained these effects through natural causes such as ice evaporation and rotation, others argued the object's behavior seemed unusually complex. As discussions intensified, internet forums became flooded with theories connecting Voyager 1 and Atlas to ancient myths about visitors from the stars. Some researchers pointed out that certain ancient monuments were aligned with unusual celestial paths, though mainstream historians strongly reject any connection to interstellar objects. Still, the idea captured public imagination. Could humanity have witnessed strange visitors from deep space long before modern science existed? The mystery deepened when anonymous data files allegedly appeared online containing waveform sequences said to originate from Voyager's instruments. Independent analysts who examined the signals claimed to find repeating harmonic structures hidden within the noise. According to these reports, the patterns appeared almost mathematical, leading some to speculate about the possibility of intelligent origin. Around the same time, amateur space tracking groups noticed small changes in Voyager 1's transmission orientation. While experts explained these shifts as normal adjustments made by engineers, conspiracy theories quickly emerged suggesting the spacecraft had somehow reacted on its own. Some even proposed that Voyager and Atlas were engaged in a form of distant communication. Then came another unsettling development. Observatories studying Atlas reported strange pulses in its light patterns that appeared synchronized with timing intervals linked to Voyager transmissions. Scientists warned that correlation does not mean causation, but online communities interpreted the coincidence as evidence of an active response from the interstellar object itself. Voyager 1 already carries one of humanity's most famous messages to the cosmos, the Golden Record. This record contains sounds, music, images, and greetings from Earth intended for any intelligent civilization that might someday discover it. Over the years, the Golden Record has become a symbol of humanity's hope that we are not alone in the universe. But now, some theorists claim hidden mathematical structures within the record may resemble the same pulse intervals reportedly linked to Atlas. There is no verified evidence supporting this idea, yet it has inspired endless speculation. What if the message humanity sent decades ago was finally noticed by something beyond our world? Behind closed doors, rumors spread about internal investigations into the strange Voyager data. Alleged leaks described concerns over adaptive signal behavior and unexplained transmission anomalies. While none of these claims have been verified, they fueled fears that Voyager 1 had become more than just an old spacecraft drifting through the void. For days after the strange alignment between Voyager 1 and 3I Atlas, silence spread across the scientific world. Publicly, nothing unusual was happening. NASA continued releasing routine updates, observatories returned to ordinary tracking operations, and most major news outlets moved on. But behind the scenes, something had changed. Deep space monitoring stations across multiple countries reportedly began detecting faint synchronized pulses coming from regions surrounding Atlas's projected trajectory. The signals were weak, almost buried beneath layers of cosmic interference, but researchers studying them noticed a disturbing pattern. Every pulse appeared to arrive in clusters separated by identical intervals, as though the source was following a deliberate timing sequence. At first, analysts believed the signals were reflections from known cosmic phenomena such as pulsars or magnetars. But after eliminating nearby stellar sources, the anomalies remained unexplained. One internal report allegedly described the pulses as structured but evolving, meaning the patterns slowly changed while maintaining their mathematical consistency. What frightened scientists most was not the signals themselves, but the direction from which they seemed to originate. They were not coming directly from Atlas. Instead, they appeared to surround it, almost like echoes forming around an invisible field. As more observatories joined the analysis effort, another mystery emerged. Atlas was no longer following the exact trajectory predicted weeks earlier. Its course had shifted again. Interstellar objects naturally experience slight changes in motion due to gravitational interactions and the release of gas particles. But according to leaked observations from independent astronomers, Atlas's adjustment seemed too precise. The object had altered its path by an angle small enough to avoid public attention, yet large enough to redirect it toward a distant region beyond Neptune. Coincidentally, that same region aligned closely with Voyager 1's long-term travel corridor. Online communities exploded with speculation. Some argued that Atlas was intentionally moving toward Voyager. Others claimed the spacecraft itself was somehow being guided toward the object. Most scientists rejected these ideas entirely, insisting there was no evidence of intelligent behavior. Still, the timing was impossible to ignore. Then another strange event occurred. Several radio observatories monitoring deep space frequencies reported brief interruptions in signal reception during periods when Voyager transmitted updated telemetry packets. For a few seconds at a time, background cosmic noise dropped sharply, replaced by narrow-band frequency spikes unlike anything previously recorded in those sectors of space. One researcher compared it to hearing whispers inside static. The phenomenon became even stranger when software specialists analyzing archived Voyager transmissions discovered tiny inconsistencies hidden inside the spacecraft's data streams. At first glance, the anomalies appeared to be corrupted binary fragments caused by aging hardware. But when arranged sequentially, some researchers claimed the fragments formed repeating numerical relationships connected to prime numbers. Prime numbers are considered significant in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence because they rarely appear naturally in random communication signals. A repeating prime sequence could indicate deliberate mathematical construction. Official agencies dismissed the findings as coincidence and pattern-seeking behavior. Yet privately, interest intensified. Rumors began circulating about classified meetings involving astrophysicists, AI researchers, and defense analysts. According to anonymous sources, officials were increasingly concerned not about direct contact, but about the possibility of autonomous interaction. The fear was that Voyager's outdated systems might unknowingly be responding to external signals in ways engineers could not fully predict. Adding to the anxiety was Voyager's age itself. The spacecraft was never designed to survive this long. Many of its systems operate far beyond their expected lifespan. Its power reserves are fading, its instruments are weakening, and communication delays stretch across nearly an entire day. Yet despite this, Voyager continues transmitting remarkably stable data. Some theorists began suggesting that the spacecraft's survival was itself becoming statistically improbable. Then came the images. A collection of enhanced infrared observations captured by observatories in Chile and Australia appeared online anonymously. The images allegedly showed faint symmetrical distortions surrounding Atlas, almost like layers of light bending around the object. Experts argued the effect was likely caused by image processing artifacts or thermal interference, but conspiracy communities interpreted the visuals very differently. To them, Atlas no longer looked like a comet or asteroid. It looked engineered. Soon after the images spread online, multiple uploads disappeared without explanation. Mirror links vanished. Discussion threads were locked. Several users claimed their accounts had been suspended after posting detailed analysis of the object's structure. The internet responded exactly as expected. Suppression only increased public curiosity. Meanwhile, Voyager 1 continued drifting deeper into darkness.